Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Africa Today program. We'll be taking you in a cruise of the latest developments on the ground in the African continent. We'll start off with the news about Ebola in the Democratic Republic of Congo, which is health authorities in the Republic of Congo are continuing efforts to monitor and contain the Ebola risks while strengthening healthcare systems in vulnerable regions to combat the virus. Let's watch the following report and come back.
Health officials in the Democratic Republic of Congo are remaining close to surveillance against Ebola amid ongoing efforts to strengthen disease prevention and emergency response systems across the country. The Democratic Republic of Congo has faced several Ebola outbreaks over the past decade, particularly in eastern provinces where limited healthcare access and insecurity have complicated continental efforts. Authorities say lessons learned from previous outbreaks have helped improve preparedness and rapid response capabilities. Medical teams and international health organizations are continuing vaccination campaigns, community awareness programs, and screening operations aimed at preventing the spread of the deadly virus. Officials say early detection and public cooperation remain essential in limiting infections and protecting vulnerable communities. The World Health Organization and regional health partners have supported the Congolese government with medical supplies, laboratory support, and training for frontline healthcare workers. Mobile treatment units and surveillance teams have also been deployed in high-risk areas to strengthen monitoring efforts. At the same time, the country continues to face broader humanitarian and security challenges, particularly in eastern regions affected by armed violence and population displacement. Health experts warn that instability can make it more difficult for medical teams to reach affected communities and maintain effective disease control measures. Congolese authorities say improving healthcare infrastructure remain a national priority, not only to address Ebola risks, but also to strengthen the country's overall public health system. New investments in hospitals, laboratories, and emergency response coordination are expected to improve readiness to future outbreaks. Despite the challenges, officials say progress has been made in building public awareness and increasing community participation in prevention efforts.
Welcome back. You're still watching Africa Today, and now we'll move to the Africa Free Trade Agreement, where African leaders are intensifying efforts to strengthen the African continental free trade area, and the agreement moves closer to transforming trade and economic cooperation across the African continent. Let's watch.
The African Continental Free Trade Area, bringing together 55 African countries under one trade framework, continues to gain momentum in 2026 as governments and financial institutions push for faster implementation and stronger regional cooperation. The agreement is considered the world's largest free trade area by number of participating countries, with a market of more than 1.4 billion people and a combined economic output estimated at nearly $3 trillion. Recent meetings between African leaders and trade officials have focused on accelerating practical implementation of the agreement, reducing customs barriers, and improving transportation and infrastructure links between the African countries. The agreement is expected to boost industrial growth, create jobs, and reduce dependence on the imports from outside the continent. Supporters say that the agreement could significantly increase intra-African trade by encouraging African countries to trade more with each other rather than relying heavily on foreign markets. At the same time, experts say several challenges remain, including border delays, financial gaps, limited infrastructure, and the need of stronger coordination among member states. Despite these obstacles, African leaders continue to describe the agreement as a major step towards economic integration and long-term development, with hopes that the agreement will strengthen Africa's position in the global economy in the years ahead.